Good morning. It's good to be able to chat with you as we are wrapping up week two. I sure enjoyed reading your discussions and interactions on week one. I still have a couple of questions that I want to answer. I hope I get to them this morning or early this afternoon. Uh, as as I've reflected on the book of Hebrews and what we did in week one, uh, I have been significantly impacted. My wife and I have just finished reading Hebrews as of last night. We've read two or three chapters a night, but it caused me to reflect again as I came across the word Christ, that when he wrote Christos, the Greek word, to them, they thought of the Old Testament word Mashiach, Messiah, because they were bilingual. And so, as he's saying it, this perfect great high priest, who was the perfect sacrifice as well as the perfect priest, he is telling them, this is the Messiah. Don't forget that. Quite an interesting insight that we read over the top of and don't stop to think through. But it also reminded me of the recipients who were under pressures from their family, from their community, economically, to return to the cultural or national religion. And that today there are thousands of Christians who are facing that same pressure, their family sometimes disowning them because of their faith in Christ, their friends dropping off the scene because they don't like them forsaking the community religion, as well as economic pressures, losing their job, losing customers. It's a very sobering thing. And there are thousands of Christians facing that pressure. Lord, help them. Help them to persevere. As we read Hebrews 11 together, uh, those people persevered in powerful kinds of ways that stimulate my faith to persevere. Lord, I want to end up faithful to my dying day. Uh, as we work on the assignment this week, uh, it's a chart, and I've given you the categories you need to be certain to include. Uh, I, the assignment is one page. I think that we ought to keep it to no more than 3 pages. And you don't need a title page since it's not Turabian format. If you use sources other than uh, the Beale, then you need to have a bibliography to cite those, but that is not essential. You should footnote so that you indicate the page that you are referencing as you answer that. God bless you as you face this weekend. May His grace just overwhelm you in a new and delightful way. I did also want to remind you to go back and look at the final paper. What the course designer is doing is helping you to write that final paper week by week. So you have your assignments and discussion boards to turn in, but you may want to make some notes for your final paper, and you'll work along. And in a sense, when you get to the final week, you'll just be putting puzzles of pieces together, and your paper will be completed. God bless you.